That's already the case in Florida and the vast majority of jurisdictions. And obviously I support if someone's in jail that let ICE come and get them. But that is woefully inadequate for what we really need and what I think the administration has called for. So we need to have that participation, because if you look at the numbers, they've done a lot, but you're talking about like 1,000 arrests a day. I think those will go up, but I mean, if you extrapolate that, that's like 1.5 million over a 4-year period. That isn't going to be enough. Like Biden let in 10 million on his own, right? So they're going to do more in the Fed. There's no question. They'll beef it up. But unless you have state and locals assisting and being able to bring illegal aliens for deportation, being able to end, catch, and release, do all these things, none of this stuff's ultimately, the problem's not ultimately going to be solved. So states need to step up, localities need to step up. Now, we're not a sanctuary state. We ban sanctuary cities. So you can't frustrate immigration enforcement in Florida, but most jurisdictions are just like, you know what, let the feds, they don't want to be involved in it at all. And that attitude's not going to cut it, because we're not going to solve the problem if that's the case. So we want the cooperation to be the default standard. We will provide funding, and we understand that we're not going to detract from doing the normal things that these agencies are doing, but we want to supplement that with additional resources and personnel to be able to assist with this very, very important mission. And the legislature's bill not only doesn't do it, but because the Ag Commissioner has the veto, some of these local agencies, even if you want your local agencies to be doing it, they could say, look, Ag Commissioner hasn't approved me, you know, we can't be involved in immigration at all. I mean, just think about it. You have a criminal alien running loose on the street. You can't even call ICE without going to the Agriculture Department. I mean, it's absurd that that would be the case. So all of this is why the people of Florida have really rejected what the legislature did. They tried to pull a fast one on you. In fact, we were down in Palm Beach yesterday. The representative from down in, I think he's in Delray, Mike Caruso, who's a great guy, he voted against it, you know, because they get a lot of pressure from the leadership. If you buck the leadership, they take away your committee assignments, they won't hear your bills, they take away your projects, and a lot of these guys get spooked by that. Although, let me just tell you, you need to be willing to take consequences to stand to do what's right. You shouldn't let them bully you on a fundamental issue like this. I can tell you, you look at the stuff we've done in Florida, there's not been anything that we've led on that's been cost-free.